I'm not joking when I say the Kurosun Ninja might be the most unique speed pad I have ever used. What's up guys, Haka back for another review, and today we're talking about the Kurosun Ninja. I was lucky enough to get this pad sent out, but my reviews will have no bias whatsoever. Without further ado, let's get into it. Right off the bat, I would like to talk about its selling points, so let's first start with the speed. If I would have to compare this pad to other speed pads I've used in the past, I would say that it's closest to the Artisan Rated Mid and the Aero 4114. Coming to this pad, I would definitely recommend having good mouse control because I personally believe if you don't have good mouse control, this pad will not be for you. The initial friction does require a bit of force to start up, but once you get your mouse moving, it literally feels like an air hockey table. So this pad is extremely fast and I personally love it. Aim training with this pad has been a blast and has definitely inspired me to do more tracking in dynamic scenarios. As you know, I mostly play Valorant, which is going to change, but this pad made me expand out to more games such as Overwatch and Apex Legends. What I will say, even though it's a speed pad, when the pad is broken in, it'll definitely slow down and you'll have an easier time with micro adjusting and smaller movements. Even though the pad slows down, I definitely would still keep it in the speed category because this pad has no feedback. It honestly feels like I'm gliding my mouse on a cloud and I absolutely love it. The size of this mouse pad is 490 by 420, which I believe is the perfect size for a mouse pad. Another thing I love about the quality of the pad is the stitching. The white outer stitching really makes this pad pop out and is definitely the first thing I noticed about the pad. The Kurosun Ninja uses an alpha cell base, and I mean this base is really good. I remember seeing something along the lines of you'll move your desk before you move the pad, and honestly that is very true. Me right now trying to pull this off my desk, I don't know if my camera's shaking, but I cannot get this pad off my desk. And that to me is just an incredible improvement from other pads that I've seen. My favorite thing about the Kurosun Ninja has to be its design. I mean, who wouldn't want a cool ninja on their mouse pad? I know the design is ink printed, meaning that going over the design you won't feel any inconsistency, and that's honestly great for a mouse pad. While being on the topic of consistency, this pad has been very consistent for me. From its smooth flat surface to its high quality stitching, every horizontal swipe and vertical swipe has always been consistent for me and I never had an issue. I want to get into the pros and cons for this pad because I've seen a lot of mixed reviews that come with it and I understand both sides, but for me personally, I've had an amazing time with this pad. And I will say this pad will definitely be on my desk quite often. This pad is very reliable and very consistent. As far as tracking, you will absolutely adore this pad with its smooth surface and no feedback. Like it literally feels like I'm gliding my mouse on a cloud. Like it literally feels like nothing is there. One thing I will say is that I know that my pro could be someone's con. I know a lot of people require feedback on their pads when they're aiming or moving their mouse, so that could be a con for someone, and if that really is a deal breaker, I would say not to pick this pad up. As far as games, if you play Overwatch or Apex or any tracking reliant games, I definitely would recommend picking this pad up. But if you're someone like me that plays TAC FPS, maybe this pad might not be your forte because it might be a little bit too fast for you. Me personally, I loved playing Valorant with this pad, and I definitely would still use it if you enjoy speed. Tested a lot of skates on this pad, and the winner by far definitely has to be the X-Ray pad Jades. They complement this pad perfectly, and for the speed demons out there, they definitely improved this pad by far. This has to be my first experience with Kurosun. I can definitely say that I'm a big fan and cannot wait to see what they have in store for their future releases. I know that the Samurai is coming up for a future release, and if you don't know what the Samurai looks like, I will definitely display it on the screen right now, and I can say it's definitely up there with the Ninja Fire's design. I know it would be a balanced pad as well, so if you're not looking for a speed pad, please do yourself a favor and try out the balance pad when it comes out. One thing I can say about the balance pad is that Ye uses it, and if that's not telling you something, I don't know what will. Once again, major shout out to the Kurosun team for making this video even possible. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to drop a like and sub for more reviews and FPS content. This has been your boy Haka, and peace out.